In this video, I'll show you how to send email details to Slack and Google Docs automatically. So assume that you have just received a new email with an image attached, and now you want to share the very same email along with all details on Slack with your team, and at the same time you also want to save those attachments, those images into your Google Docs application. So we are going to automate this entire process so that you do not have to manually copy this data and share with the team, and you do not have to manually save these images into your Google Docs application. Want to set this automation for yourself? Come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my Gmail account, and as soon as I receive a new email from a specific email address only, I am going to share those email details into one of my Slack channel, and at the same time I am also going to save the attachments here into the Google Docs, which I am going to create in front of you. And now in order to create this automation, I'll have to build a connection in between these three applications, and I am going to build this connection with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why firstly I have clicked on sign in. Then you will have to click on this Pabbly Connect access now, and this is how you can reach to the Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And after reaching here, click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm going to provide the name as send Gmail details on Slack and Google Docs. Okay, you can provide any random name. Okay, click on create, and after that you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. Okay, and according to our use case, whenever a new email is received into Gmail application, automatically send those details into Slack application, and then again automatically save the attachments into the Google Docs application. Okay, so this is how we need to always select the applications in which we are building an automation. But here, in place of searching Gmail application, I am going to search for the email parser, because with the help of this email parser only, I am going to connect Gmail with the Pabbly Connect, and then I am going to share those details to different application or to the Google Docs application and Slack application with the help of Pabbly Connect only. Okay, and here you can see it has provided me an email address, and here we also have the instructions. So firstly, you will have to copy this email address, that is PCmailhook.com. okay, so I have copied, and with this particular email address I am going to connect my Gmail account with Pabbly Connect. Simply click on settings, click on see all settings. Now directly click on this forwarding and POP and IMAP, and I'll have to remove this existing email address firstly. Alright, so I have removed it. Finally, click on this add a forwarding address, and we are going to paste the very same address which we have just received via Pabbly Connect. After that click on next, and now it will ask you for the permission. So simply click on this proceed button, and then a confirmation code has been sent to this particular email address to verify the permission. Okay, clicking on OK, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here you can see the response is received already, and you will have to check this body text option for the verification code. So here you can see we have this confirmation code. I'm going to copy the same, and coming back to my Gmail account and simply paste the very same code, click on verify, and this is how the verification will be done. Now make sure that your radio button should be enabled, so I have enabled this. Finally, click on the save changes button, and this is how the connection will be successful in between Pabbly Connect and in between Gmail application. Now I'll come back to Pabbly Connect and click on this recapture webhook response once again, and now you will see as soon as any new email is arrived here, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect also. Okay, so this is the different email ID, and I'm going to send an email to this particular email ID from completely a different email address which I have already opened into a different tab. Here you can see this is the different email profile, and here I am going to send an email. The email address of the person is admin@pabblytudes.com. Here I am keeping the subject line as new design ready for the launch. Hello team, we have created a new dress design for our YouTube channel which we can launch this upcoming week. Not only on YouTube channel, but we can also share this design on social media channels including Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I am attaching the final design with this email. Hope we will rock. Regards, designing team. And here I'm also going to attach that newly designed dress design. Alright, so I have opened my desktop and here is the design of that dress. Okay, and now I am going to send this particular email address. I'm going to send this particular email content to the very same email address which we have connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I'll have to wait for that email to arrive, and you will see as soon as that email will be arrived here, the same email will be received via Pabbly Connect also. I'll have to wait for few more seconds, and here you can see the email is arrived into our Gmail account. And now the very same email, well, here you can see the response is received already. Here we have all the details. We even have the details of our email account, basically our Gmail account, and we even have the email address of the sender email account, which was this particular email address. Here we have the subject line as new design ready for the launch. And lastly, I am going to show you the content. Okay, here you can see in this body text you will be able to find the very same email content. Hello team, we have created a new dress for our YouTube channel which we can launch this upcoming week. And lastly, I am going to show you the attachment link also. Here we have the attachment link. I have copied the same and I am going to open this particular image into a new tab, and this is the design. Okay, this is the design of the dress. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, every time any new email is arrived here, the same email will be received via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, but I do not want to receive every incoming email which are actually coming into my Gmail account. I just want to receive only those emails which has been sent by this Henry Quest. Okay, so I'll have to define this particular condition inside Pabbly Connect, that only receive, that this automation should continue only if that email is received by this particular person, this particular sender email ID. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and you'll have to search for the filter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can define different kind of conditions within your automation, within your workflow. And in this particular section you will have to define that on which particular field you would like to specify the condition. Okay, so I'm going to specify the condition on the sender email address, which is, let me show you, let me take you to the upside, and here you will find the sender email address as this from address. Okay, so I'm going to copy this particular text, and here you can see whatever the data I have received is actually visible in the drop down. We can directly map this data from this particular section only. Okay, so let me search for that from email address. All right, so if the from email address is actually equal to this particular email address, then only this automation should proceed further. Otherwise the automation should stop immediately here only. Okay, now you will see when I'll click on this button, save and send test request, the condition is going to be true. Okay, in that case the automation will proceed further. But just in case if the condition is false, if the response is false, here the automation will stop here only. Okay, so here this is how you can specify the condition that the automation should proceed only if the emails are received via this particular email address. But what will happen when the email is received via this particular email address only? So it should actually share these details on Slack. So that is why I'm going to search for the Slack application here, and in the action events, since I want to send a channel message, so that is why I'm going to select the same. And just like we have built a connection in between Gmail and Pabbly Connect, now I'm going to build the connection in between Slack and Pabbly Connect, for which simply click on this connect with, and simply click on this connection, and here it is asking for the tokens. So it is completely up to you that which particular thing you would like to provide, and it is asking to select either user or bot. Well, you can read about the difference here, and I just want to send a channel message, that too along with the image. So I'll go with that particular thing where it is actually possible. So here the channel message sending is possible along with an image under this user. So how about I copy the same user and I paste the same here, clicking on save, and this is how the connection in between Slack and Pabbly Connect will be made. Okay, well, I'm already logged in into my Slack channel, so that is why it is asking me for the permission directly. All right, I'll have to wait for a few more seconds, and here you will see how the authorization will successful and how it will be immediately connected. Now finally it is asking that on which particular channel you would like to send the message, and here whatever the channels are available inside my Slack account have started visible here, and I am going to search for this designing team channel. Okay, so let me come back to Pabbly Connect and let me search for the very same channel. All right, so I have selected. Finally the turn is to send a channel message. Well, I have already composed a very nice message into my notepad, so I am going to directly copy this particular content, that is a new email is received by the email address. Okay, this is going to be the first line of my message. Okay, a new email is received by the email address, and here I am going to add the email address of the sender, basically from email address, which I can map from this particular data here. I have received that from email address here. Okay, I'll be mapping this email address here later. Now it is asking for the subject line and the content line. Basically I am going to paste the subject line here, so let me search for the subject line, that is new design ready for the content. Well, I have mapped it at the incorrect place. I'll have to place my cursor here, give a space, and now again I will search for the subject line, that is new design ready for the launch, and lastly I will add the email content also, which was something like the body text, and yes, it is the same. All right, so I have also provided the message. Now it is asking for the image URL. Well, I have already received the image URL into this particular section, so how about I directly search it with the help of attachment links, and I have mapped the image URL also. Well, it is completely up to you whether you would like to provide any image or text or not. Bot name, well, you can provide any random name, so I am providing the name as the sample bot. Okay, asking for the bot icon. Well, I'm going to leave this particular field blank, just in case if you want to provide any icon to your bot, you can do the same. I'll keep this true, and link username channel. Okay, I'm going to leave these fields as it is. Finally I'll be clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see how the same message will get sent automatically into one of the Slack channel. Here you can see the response is received already, and if I'll go back to my Slack channel, here you can see the very same email has been received. A new email is received by the email address. The subject line is new design ready for the launch. Email content is hello team, we have created a new dress design for our YouTube channel, and here we have that design. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time a new email is received into this particular Gmail account specifically by this particular person, in that case the messages will get sent automatically into our designing team Slack channel. Okay, so the second step of our automation is also done, which was connecting Slack and sending the messages automatically on Slack. Now we are going to save these images, save these attachments into our Google Docs application. For that, you'll have to click on this plus icon, and here I'll be searching for the Google Docs application, and after searching for the Google Docs application, select a specific action event. So here I'll be selecting the action event, something related to the image. So how about I go with this particular action event, that is insert an image to a document. So if you have already created a document inside your Google Drive folder, in that case you can go with this particular action event, that is insert an image to a document. Okay, so let me select the same and simply click on connect, and we are also going to connect this Google Docs with Pabbly Connect. And I am going with the existing connections only, and here you can see it is connected, and finally it is asking to select that in which particular document you would like to insert that image. Okay, so going back to my drive, and here I will be creating a new document right in front of you. Okay, I'm creating a blank document, and now I'm going to rename this particular document something like the designs or the attachment or the images, anything. So let me rename it as the latest designs. Okay, latest designs by designer team. Okay, now coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to click on this refresh to fetch new options. Okay, and as soon as I'm going to do that, that new document will be also visible here since we are connected, and asking for the image URL. Well, from where I'm going to add this image URL, simply click on this particular field and search for that attachment link. Okay, so where is that attachment link? Here it is, asking for the height and the width. So how about I provide the height and image height and width of the image manually. So I'll keep the height as the 300, and I'll go with the width something like the 400, and finally I'll be clicking on this button, and you will see how the very same image design will be added automatically inside our Google Docs document. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time that person is going to send us an email along with an image attachment, firstly that email will get shared with our team on Slack channel, and the design sent by that person will be saved automatically into our Google Docs folder. Just in case if you want to create a new folder for every incoming email, you can also do the same, but for that, instead of selecting this particular action event, let me show you that what exactly you will have to select into this Google Docs application. Okay, so here you can see several action events has been provided here, and what we can do is firstly we can create a blank document on every incoming email. After that, we can execute this very same step of insert an image to a document. So in this way, every time a new email will be received, a new document will be created, and that attachment, that file, that image will be stored in completely a new document. Okay, again it is completely up to you. It is according to your scenario that whether you would like to go with this particular step only, or you want to save those documents in a new Google Doc file. Currently I'm deleting this particular step, and this is how you can entirely automate this process by creating this automation inside Pabbly Connect account just once. And once the automation has been created inside Pabbly Connect, simply close Pabbly Connect, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow which you are able to see right now here will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.